We did it. All right, that's enough waiting. Here we are today. You can see in the background is Ice Crown Citadel. We are going to battle some angels. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the deck. I don't have 1,000,000% access to the stream, actually. I am streaming through another service like Ruckman controls all this, so I'm going to mute myself. I made sure that my sound works, which is why if I'm a little delayed or looking over, I was checking myself to make sure it works there, but I can still see the chat. I can mod the chat, do things like that. So, hey, what's up? I see Wookie in here. I see Minjusku in here. So we got Angels rocking and rolling in a minute here. I checked to see the queues. There are some people, in fact, playing. We have 10 or so people in the queues. We're just going to mess around. At some point, I'll get bored of this. I am not talented enough to switch decks midstream. That's probably a little more complicated. What I should have done if I thought about this was queue up multiple decks, like have 2 deck lists made and go. I did not think that far in advance. I'll probably get bored of this in an hour or two, and we'll play something else. We'll switch something else, maybe switch games. We'll just chat a little bit, get you guys' opinions on things, or just, I don't know. We'll look at cards. We'll do something, My camera set up pretty flimsily here, so if my cat jumps up onto my table, it will literally destroy the whole setup I have here. We've got lights, we've got cameras, we've got action, but if the cat decides to destroy it all, he may at any time, in which case the stream will collapse in on itself, and all of you will probably be lost along with it. So thanks for showing up. Yeah, thanks, Bridgers here. We're hanging out. We're going to play this. I have not played MTGO in a while, so, you're going to bear with me as I get used to the clicks and everything like that. This is obviously the Angels list. We've got our books here. We've got our Mutavaults here. I've noticed in some new lists we may or not be playing Speaker of the Heavens. I think Speaker is fine, but I totally see, it is pretty dependent on, you having 7 or more life. Here he is. Here's the Destroyer of Worlds. Right here. Here he is. Oh, my goodness. He's going to be messed up because of the camera thing, but there's the cat. There's the cat. I may shut him out. I may end up shutting him out if he keeps being a little destructor over here. So, yes. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about me or the cat. Either way, you're accurate. That is a thick boy right there. That is Mr. Kitty that you sometimes hear on the podcast. Back to the action here. Speaker of the Heavens, I've seen be replaced by Mana Dorks in some new lists. Trying that out. So, if I have Mana Dorks in somewhere in our collection, maybe we'll try and break that out. We'll see. It's gonna be a crazy day. Like baseball, Angels will cheat and Pioneer will be saved. Angels, I thought you would like that. I wanted to make that the go live notification without you being involved, Ruckman, but I realized that was going to be too much of a task. But I thought that the intro was pretty funny. I'll put it up one more time. No, I won't because the sound will play. I kind of want to put it up without the sound, but I won't. I put Can Angels Save Dead formats on the intro. I don't have a way to set it up here. So I thought that would be pretty cute, though. So here we go. You guys have seen this list before. I've never played it. We're going to try it. Hopefully we never have to play a pathway on green. It's gonna mess us up, but obviously if we have to, we'll be okay. So let's try and do these queues. Let's start a match. Let's just do 2. Sure, create 1. Come play. Come join up. Only for a minute to say hi. Back to trainings. Yeah, Ruckman's. It's training day, just like the movie Training Day. That's exactly what Ruckman's doing. I may even pull chat up on my phone here, so I'm not looking back and forth too hard. Doing a little whiplash action, going back and forth. Oh gosh, no! It's gonna play myself. No, get out of here! Die! So sorry. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Let me mute myself. Here. Technology fail right there. All right. See if we can play it sans sound. There we go. Now I can look down and get chat, or look over here and get chat, something like that. I can look anyway. Alright, let's start the game. Let's see how many mistakes I make. Yeah, I do in fact want to play first. Let's see our hands look in here. Well, we need to draw some white, but I do like our 2s into 3s here. I'm not sure what starting hands are supposed to look like here. If you guys know. Well, they're going to suck, so there's that. That's for sure. But let's go ahead and keep this and see what happens. Let's give the opponent a good luck, have fun. It's all fun and games here. Oh, I'm blocking the thing, and that's okay. You guys will deal with it. You don't need to see that most right hand card. All right, let's see here. Let's start here. We don't have a 1, so we don't want to pay 2 life, and then let's ship it off. Oh, is spacebar not my pass button? No, it's not. That's okay. Gonna have to click through. Gonna click through. Thoughts on the historic horizons. I got a lot of thoughts on that. Yield through instep. Yeah. We talk a lot about that on the podcast. And, in one case, it's so controversial, it may... Oh, I'm going to get Thoughtseize, and that's okay with me. Yep, this resolves. You got me. A creature from it. Same thing. You got it. F5 does pass turn. Yeah, you're right. It still does. Or is it F6? Is it F5 or F6? I think it's F6. G6. Wow. Wookiee says G6. G6 does it. Yeah, take the Bishop of Wings. That's interesting to me, because I couldn't cast that one. I mean... Right? Am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? You guys tell me. I think we're going to go ahead and F6 this here. Nope, let's just yield through next instep. And then let's yield through our opponent's turn also, as we get used to this. Historic Horizons maybe being a good thing for Pioneer, but I think we were disappointed because we felt like the development time should have gone to... Oh, okay, cool. The development time should have gone to Pioneer Masters, right? So, interesting. Well, I think we're just casting Youthful Valkyrie and passing. I don't think we want to beat down with this, so let's just do this, add a white, cast this puppy, pass it off. I may have turned off F6. That's okay. Yield through this turn. I ain't got nothing else to do. The Wookiee has a fine new row with G keys. Yeah, I want the G keys too for my no, I don't want to attack, thank you. I have a piano for a keyboard. Pretty hot. Oh, we got some cool land action going on here. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Let's see if we can get a white land. We got a collected company. Well, I'll tell you what. That don't do it. That sure don't do it. Well, Youthful Valkyrie flies, so we've got that. Is there an advantage to playing this pre-combat? Another angel on your put a plus one counter on you. Yes, because we want to. Yeah, this gets counters when we play other angels. This will put a counter on this angel and we'll battle. Yep. I did want that to happen. Thank you. No, calm down, little buddy. It's okay. You're gonna be okay, Mr. Ketters. I would like to attack with this guy. He flies. We don't have any death touchers over there, right? Nope. Let's get through it. Take your 3 damage. And Sally, that's all I got. Sally, that's it. So Ruckman on the Historic Masters was he was like, hey, look, Pioneer's coming back. People are not happy with the way the Historic Masters thing is going. Because it's got a lot of, it's got a lot of Hearthstone equivalent cards, right? Cards that, give you random effects, which people are not happy about. People don't like the random effects, right? We got some Planeswalker action coming. Binding of the Old Gods. Wheel. Alrighty then. Yep. That is my best angel right now. That, in fact, it is. That, in fact, it is. Mm-hmm. If he attacked, would he attack? If he attacked like with this, with no things, would I double block? That's what I want to know. I mean, I have nothing else going on. Maybe I would just to stop his thing. Yeah, exactly right. Now we won't get to play historic people. So interesting. I mean, I have no angels in hand. We're double blocking. Yep, double blocking because he's gonna get to ramp next turn and then that's it. So. I can't say 100% that was right, but that wasn't doing anything for me. So okay, cool. And we're gonna play this on play Boulder Loft Pathway because I guess this is our white, right? Wookie Wasabi, I just formed a league with this deck. It's actually just the anti-league because how much aggro there is in leagues. And we gain a lot of life. Is that what you're thinking? That's pretty sick. So do I Skyclave Apparition, the Binding of the Old Gods, and give them a 4/4? Just so they can't ramp? I wonder if that's the play. I mean, this doesn't seem super hot. Like, I'm not super excited about that. I'm not excited about them killing us and getting a 4/4, but it is what it is. I don't want to take forever, so. We could also beat down with the Mutavault. This, man, getting this down also seems good. Such a library for a forest card from the battlefield taps. Did he miss a land drop? I think he missed one land drop. So maybe it is worth killing this. All right. What I'm hoping that we're gonna do, I'm gonna switch course. We're gonna do this. We're gonna cast the Bishop of Wings. There's no reason to cast it pre-combat, but opponent's tapped out, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna cast this and we're gonna hope we top deck a land, and we're gonna get them. That's what we're gonna hope. Because I don't think getting rid of this is super good. I don't want to give him a 4/4 guy for rampant. Maybe I'll regret it next turn when they hit me with a 6-drop, but then we could just theoretically apparition that, if we don't draw land. So then we've got a good option. So let's get through this. It's done. Let's skip our opponent's. We'll just yield through our opponent's turn probably. Call it good. Call it good. It's on here, and we will just go ahead and yield through your turn. Go ahead. Second missed this. Yeah. Well, Wookie, let me know if you have any insights on the deck that I should know about. Let me know. I obviously said it's just the anti-aggro, so maybe that's the key to it. But if you see anything, you let me know. I'm excited to talk about. I think Historic Masters is really interesting for a lot of reasons. We take a really negative approach on it on the podcast just because it was really frustrating to have announcements to find like the massive profit margins they had, along with what we felt was kind of like a declining investment in some of the formats they set up just a year ago. To give up so quickly on development of Pioneer Masters was pretty disappointing and honestly pretty inexcusable, we felt like. So this being the product and everybody kind of laughing at the RNG aspect of it, maybe it'll be fun, right? Hearthstone was a fun game. A lot of people like Hearthstone. It had a lot of positive aspects to it, but, Massive profits in Historic Horizons. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, it was a lot of announcements in one day, so we were definitely frustrated with it all for sure. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I mean it was the perfect storm of frustrations. I feel like return target. What did they get? Oh, they get Sylvan Advocate. Oh, they got Harsh Scrutiny. Okay, well you can only get a creature, so take one of my 2 Skyclaves. You got it. You know my hand now. We're hoping to rip a land and then just go. Maybe we could cast it on our opponent's turn. I'm not really sure. I think the big deal is because we want to be attacking with this. I think we're just... Ooh, well, that didn't work out the way we wanted to, did it? That did not work out the way we wanted to. Well, it's a good card. I can't complain too much, right? We just cast this, make this bigger, go to town. let's go here. I just left Arena because of it. This was the final straw. I'm with you, Bridger. I absolutely, do I have to put these on the stack? Okay, whatever. Let's get that in there. And opponent knows all of our hand. Opponent knows all of our hand, but that's where it is. I stopped playing Arena. I used to draft. I had gyms. I would spend a little money to get some gyms and go. But I mean, obviously, I think most of us feel like the Arena economy is pretty predatory in general. So that being the case, it's just this was what we got in place of Pioneer Masters, and it's a total deviation from the game. It's a chance, and the things they've been doing have been profitable, right? So like in this case, to some extent, I do understand it. Obviously, the object of any company is to try and make as much money as they possibly can, but it does feel like this is the path that Blizzard took, and look where they're at now. I mean, they're making tons of money, so maybe that's crazy. But there's a lot of stuff going on. People are leaving in mass for other games. So we've been trying to get a competitor for Magic for years. But I mean, if you look at how Hearthstone did, Hearthstone made more money than Magic for a long time, right? In general, not only in the digital market, but just it overtook the paper market as well. So. I used to grind Arena, rewarded how much you played instead of how good you were, way more than I liked. Yeah, fair enough. I have a friend that grinds it every day on multiple accounts and hasn't spent any money on it. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely can. I mean, you can grind it up. I don't think that... I think Quagmire... Oh, cool. I like that the Binding of the Old Gods ability is just universal. Yep, you guys have Death Touch. I'm not too worried about it. Mm-hmm. Yep, not blocking. I'll take my 3 damage. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You can't activate that anymore. I think I really want to save this. We could activate Mutavault, cast this, and then we just get free value with the whatever. I don't know what he's got here, but let's go ahead and activate Mutavaults. Go ahead and attack with all creatures and see what I'm missing here. He doesn't play paper anymore outside of EH. Yeah, I mean, if you're committed to Arena, it's the only way to play. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I think it's leagues behind all the other programs is kind of my issue. It took so long to get simple features like friends lists and things like that. So there's so many downsides to Arena as far as like what we should have been having. I mean, they're so behind on so many aspects of it, but that's what we're playing this program, right? This is where we have to play Pioneer. Look at this program. I know, buddy. I know. You want some treats, don't you? Forget if you get righteous factor. Yeah, I think so. I think we would cast it probably pre-combat, especially to get our guys, or go to attack step even and just see what we get. Right? Box of chocolates. It. Hey, you're in a position. Do you want to try and block or not block? But it seems like opponent's pretty well flooded out here. Yeah, I'm going to take my 1 damage, that's for sure. And they're going to activate their Quagmire to block, so we got to be careful with that. But if we do get Angels, like if we do Ripple Land to get some Angels, we'll gain a bunch of life and we'll be able to activate our Speaker. Okay. That's not the worst. Could have been worse. Speaker of the Heavens is going to die. We could have blocked. Do you have another one? Whoa. Okay, sure. That was your hand. I mean, luckily enough, I'm still going to have a creature after this and a Coco, so... Now we know that's a card. Oh, look, we got a random 1/1 Angel. Cool. And does that make our guy bigger? Or is this not... This is a Spirit. Okay. Hey, let's spin the wheel. Let's cast this, please. Green. Yeah, Wheel. Alright, well, I guess we'll take these 2 things. Thrills and battlefield, click a card to put on the battlefield. Okay. Yep, we definitely would like Angel, please. And then let's go ahead and do it. Yep. Yep. All right, we're gonna battle. We're gonna battle, squad. Yo, give me a yo. Old fashioned. And then obviously now we can just be done. Just do your worst, opponent. You got no cards in hand. Use that 4 life. We probably even could have waited. I probably could have just attacked and held that. That's probably what I should have done in case the opponent has a Wrath, right? That was probably bad of me, but it was just too fun. We had to spin the wheel, right? We had to spin the wheel. We didn't have any options. They forced me. Somebody came up. Mr. Kitty, he forced me to do it. He came up behind me. He clicked the card, right? Nothing I could do about it. Nothing I could do about it. I mean, now we look pretty smart. Now we look pretty smart because they kicked... they're yeeting us here. They're yeeting us. Solid top deck. Solid top deck. And this flies. And this flies. Because this... Maybe we need some more life. They're top decking. Yeah, they are top decking. They are top decking. We're in a good place. Do we want to trade with the Hissing Quagmire? You know? I think that's our question. I guess they can activate block. They have no cards in hand, so they're just dead to the Mutavault. We'll just vault them. We'll just get our vaults going. Yep. Let's just get our vaults going. So what's opponent doing? What's opponent doing, chat? They made us discard cards. They had AoE stuff. Are they going to take out their AoE stuff, do you think? Rock deck. Yeah, I get that. I get that part of it. We didn't draw enough lands to make me want to bring in this card, to be honest with you. I don't even know what to do. Golgari Landfall? So are they gonna bring in targeted removal spells? I have to assume they have targeted removal spells, right? I'm just gonna look real dumb if I bring these in, and then I can't do anything. Metallic Mimic is as kind of unimpressive as I thought it was as a Speaker of the Heavens, so I can see why people are kind of bringing in Mana Dorks for that kind of thing. So, this is something that I understand, probably, but it's hard to tell. I hear ya. If they're bringing enchantments to target me, I want to bring in Barrier Breach. We've only seen one though, and I'm not sure what they're doing. I have to assume they're going to bring in removal spells, right? That's what I have to assume they're going to do, and that makes this card really extra good. And then I'm not impressed with it. I just don't think we need the 1-drops. I think we're going to be doing too much aggression to try and count on being above 4. So let's just do like this and see what happens. Let's just do like this and see what happens. This is awkward. We've got Angels, so let's keep it. We're on the draw. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, it's their turn. Yep. Yep. Let's go ahead and play that. Yield to the instep. I know it's hard to type, but if you guys had opinions on it, obviously there's the upside of nobody trying to play Paper Historic anymore, which I think will be helpful for Pioneer, but if you guys have any other thoughts on it, again, we pretty much just raged the whole time on the podcast, or for a lot of it at the beginning, but I think it's good content. I think it's funny content. We tried to make it interesting. We tried to do a little more gags like we used to do. We did it. Let's play this because we might want to play Book on 3. There's a world. Maybe we don't want to lose the life, though. It's cool, maybe. Yeah. It'll be hard to know. I like so just the discover mechanic seems kind of interesting. Yeah, okay. They didn't want to sit there and wait for me, which, I understand. I understand. Let's jump into another one. The court with the pirates, yeah. This hand looks good. We've got Landed Temple Garden. Let's go ahead and keep. You got it. All my hands are creatures. All my cards are creatures. Yep. Main phase, let's go ahead and play a Temple Garden. Let's not go ahead and pay 2 life, and then let's yield the turn. Show me what you got. All your hand are belong to creatures, indeed. Yeah, we broke out that gavel from that episode. The gavel that I have, that's definitely 100% real and not something I made up from Matlock. Interesting. All right, let's play this. Let's play one of our 1 million Bishop of Wings. And pass the turn. You got it. Yep. Oh, I wish a spacebar worked. You got it. It's dead. It's super dead. I guess we want to be mana efficient, right? Try this. It doesn't die to doesn't die to a straight up push. It's probably going to die to, you know, Murderous Rider or anything like that, but opponent flooding it out here. We definitely want to gain life. So we're being mana efficient. I don't know if that was the right play or not. I'm not going to gain 5 or more life. Let's cast Resplendent Angel, just because I do want it on the board no matter what. Yeah, because I don't want to activate this and give him a chance to kill this, right? Right. Yeah, the mana's been very, very good. Yeah, I do want that. Alright, we're getting in there. We're getting in there. Yup, damage step, and then, you know, pretty sure we're not doing anything for opponent's turn, so. Crux of Fate, huh? Exciting. Let's play Double Angel past the turn, yeah? Get yeeted again. If we get duressed and other stuff, it's going to be real, real sad. Real bad, but you know, it is what it is. Yep, this is acceptable to me. What all does this guy do? Do we want to exile? Do we want to exile the Gifted Aetherborn? That's the question. Not attacking. We're gonna wait. We wanna get our Cocoa off at the end of the opponent's turn. See what happens there. And they know I didn't cast this, so if they're thinking, they'll be like, "Oh, wait a minute. He probably has something." Because he didn't cast a Skyclave apparition that I know he has. Yeah. So if he attacks, we should cast this now, right? Or no? No, I guess we want to get on the beatdown plan. Yeah. We'll say no. Yeah. Wait and see what opponent does. Surprises 2 creatures. Wow. Huge. Huge. Do I want to activate a Mutavault and sack that? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast this. Let's get our value here. Okay. Yup. Yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and activate the Mutavault and sack it, along with a Bishop of Wings, maybe. Sure. Yep. I still have to keep a lot of stuff. So we definitely want Shaper Sanctuary here. And I think that's about what we want. Maybe we want Archon of Emir because we're not doing too much else. They're not putting a lot of pressure on us, so like Speaker of Heavens doesn't seem like the worst. This definitely seems like one of the cards I'm just not a super big fan of. Same thing with Skyclave Apparition. I thought I would really like this card, and it's fine, but we're definitely trying to beat down more. Obviously, it's it's in case of emergency type stuff. But part of me wants to shave one of these and one of these and just see what happens. See if we get destroyed. Lyra does seem fun. No, I'm excited to try it. We'll see what happens. It's very hard to keep up a solid convo and play this because I've been so long, so I'm not as good as the mechanics of Moto. But Mulligan this we will keep. We're gonna start here. We do want Mimic. Maybe we don't want Book. Yeah, I think we don't want Book. Yeah, that one. Done. Yep. Thought seized. Alright, I've been thought seized. Let me know what the game plan is, opponent. I might just take one of my 2s. Maybe just take my 4. Yeah, that's totally a fine take. Because obviously they plan on doing that. So we're going to play one of the cards they know about, right? We're going to play this one. And then now we don't want to pay 2 life. So we'll just pass through the turn. Yield it off. All right. Well, we know we have this, so let's play this. This is going to instantly die, but that's okay. They must have another one if they didn't take my Coco, or they just didn't want to deal with the Shaper Sanctuary. I mean, we're doing this, obviously. Go ahead and take Angel. Nope. Yielding to this turn, we have no response to anything the opponent's going to do. Whoa! Wow, we're drawing a lot of lands. I don't think I can kill anything in response. Let's play this. Let's play this on white. Let's go ahead and get in our damage. These both cost 2. There's no way we just don't. Like, we have to just play into whatever it is they have. There's just nothing we can do. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. We're getting got. We're going to get got, and that's okay. That's okay. We're Shindarude, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure. Now all they have to do is have a Thoughtseize or a Duress for my Coco, and we're a sad panda. Sure. This is something I'm okay with. I have plenty of lands to discard. In your graveyard. Alright. You got it. You killed it. It's dead. Whoo! Whoo! I mean, opponent, you know what's coming, right? You know what's coming. Dang, cool. Okay. Opponent's Liliana Tribal. How fun is that? Yeah, you go get you a swamp. You can get you a swamp, dog. discard this land. Ooh. Well, you knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Everybody knew it was coming. Let's take this one and this one. We're going to hold this plains because we want to be able to discard stuff. So that's the game plan there. And we're probably going to wait again. So let's go ahead and... How much do I want to bet they have a removal spell? I guess they can't Fatal Push this, so we send this at the Liliana, even though it's not as efficient. And then Swamps you control. We want to set that to -2. So let's go ahead and send this at... Oh, gosh. Liliana of the Dark Realms, right? No. Let's go there. Go there. And that's what we're doing. Sorry, opponent. It's taking me a while to figure it out. Okay, that's dead. That's low. That's it for me. We're going to wait for opponent to wrath us, which they're almost certainly going to do. What does his ability cost? 6. Okay. Let's go for a swamp card. All right. Plus, there's a lot of cards. I mean, I have to imagine we're getting yeeted here. Let's draw all non-dragon creatures. Yes, my creatures are non-dragons. Oh no, we only hit 1 card and 6 lands. Oh, that's rough. Or 5 cards. Can we get you to nominate a stream meme to replace Ruckman's I Feed My Son? I'm not sure. Alright, well, at least we get to take his guy down here. Book. Okay. Well, okay, we're going to cast our book. Let's go ahead and kill his walker. Let's go ahead and kill this walker. Let's kill the planeswalker. I'm sure he's got more, but let's go ahead and get that out the way. Yep, combat damage step is done. Let's go to our main. Let's cast this. And then let's just play land for the value. Yep. Let's go ahead and yield to the next end step. We're not doing anything. I don't know Ruckman's I Feed My Son. Am I not here around for that enough? Oh my gosh, do I need to do more? Oh goodness. After this game, we're going to take a minute and we're going to talk about stuff. We've got to drive home now. Been Spirit, have a good stream. Hey, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Ooh, we got all lands all the time. Well, we don't have our... This would be a great turn to get our Mutavaults, but I think we sit 3 Mutavaults to the bottom. So let's just go ahead and pass it off. Opponent shows us a win condition. We'll probably scoop it up. Thanks for stopping by the way. We'll probably scoop it up and try and go to the next game. Okay, whenever they draw a card. Counters. We don't want to. I'm going to pump this up. We do need a way to gain some more life. Yeah, I know, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty doesn't like to play. He weeps for the Angels, you know? As we all do. But hey, with Shohei on the Angels, anything is possible. Anything is possible, that's for sure. Pass it off. Ooh, okay. Yep, you got it. I will discard my card. We'll discard my card. I do almost want to play... I don't have the time, but I almost want to play the SIP. Yep, targeted me. Makes sense to me. Make your zombies. We've already found 2 of our collected companies. We probably need to find some more. We have, sadly, some good draws. We have some really bad draws, especially with the opponent having so much removal. Because they can sack all their creatures and stuff. This is one of those situations where we need to kind of... We're going to hope we draw a Mutavault. Never didn't have it. I mean, never didn't have it. Right? I mean, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. Let's activate it. Let's pay 1. Let's activate this. This is an angel. Let's pay triple white. Now what? Kill it. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. You got a way to kill a land? What now? What do we do now, opponent? What are we doing now? Yep. I have no responses to anything you do. But I think sipping would be nice. It seems like we definitely want to be gaining life. And so however it is that we do that, you know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Each opponent does what? Permanent they control. Each permanent and sacrifices the rest. So they're going to try and ultimate that. All graves have been under your control. Alright, sounds good. Hey, there's a Coco. There is a Coco. Let's try and kill some planeswalkers. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what opponent does. We're probably going to time out before them anyway, so... No, I wanted to cast... what? I shouldn't have yielded. So don't make me sack everything. Let's see. Messed it up, but hey, this is going to be fun. Let's see what opponent can do. Let's see what opponent do. I'm probably just going to scoop it off to him. But in real life, we would maybe win this game. Depends on if they're going to use any abilities or not. Because all we have to do is make them mill. So... I don't... Oh, it has to be a 4 or less. Sure. I'm being dumb. I never noticed that. Never, ever noticed that in my life. Yep. Oh, that's why I make him draw cards. Yeah, he would just be dead, hopefully. Hopefully. See what's gonna happen. This is gonna be real exhilarating magic here. Sure. Hard hit monsters. You got it. Now they're gonna tutor. I'm guessing they're gonna kill me and then they're gonna make me dead and put the card they needed on top. And they didn't want to do that first, I'm guessing? I'm not really sure. Here's another book. I don't know that it matters. case I draw the Mutavault. All my Mutavaults are on the bottom because we saw them the whole time, so let's just yield to the next end step. And see what opponent has. I mean, they put something on top, so it must be something that does it, so. Yep. Oh, there's the Field of Ruin. Yep. It all adds up. It all adds up. Yep, you got it. I like how I'm not dead yet. Alright, so they had 1 million planeswalkers. Is there anything we can do about that? I don't think we're super set up to face the walkers. And Sky Calibration has been pretty bad given that most of their planeswalker costs more. So I'm not sure if we've got a better answer here. Maybe Archon? I kind of want to shave down to 2 here. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Even mine says other. I guess they're searching a lot for swamps. So maybe we want a Mind Sensor. But we're not going to side in many of these, so I'm not sure what the point is. It could be fun. This could be a fun way to get opponent, right? This could be a fun way to get opponent. Let's keep this. Let's cast our guy. Let's pass the turn. Yield to whatever they're gonna do. We're pretty soft to Thoughtseize, to be honest with you. Okay, Fatal Push is A-okay. Ooh, that was a good one. That was definitely a good one. We're gonna name some Angels. Try and be angelic in order to save Pioneer, the dead format. Yeah, come on, game. Yeah, let's yield to this turn. I have no responses. I was talking about we have the 7 kind of plays green. Skyclave Apparition. I think it hits only stuff with 4 or something like that. Yeah, we're not swinging into this thing. We're not blocking. Man. Opponents had the interaction every single time, that's for sure. But they are mono black, so I guess it makes sense. We'll try and hope something sticks. They've had a pretty sick collection of. First of all, we're just gonna swing. Of like removal, lands, and walkers though. For like having no filtering. But, you know, it's what their deck's supposed to do. I'm glad Mono Black's doing well. It's pretty cool that at Pioneer we see that, you know? I think that's pretty cool. At the very least, yep. Go ahead, do your thing, do your thing. Opponent is stuck on lands? Yeah, we're not blocking. Ooh, opponent is stuck on lands. We're stuck on nonsense. That's tough. That is tough. Man, it's kind of awkward, right? Well, let's cast this thing, which does nothing right now. We're not swinging, so let's yield. Yield. We're hoping to draw land. If we draw land, good things are happening. If we don't, we're almost like a combo deck, you know? Like, we're pretty dependent on this Collected Company. Oh, they hit their land. Sure. Yep. Yep. Made our Toki. Well, this thing flies, so there's that. Do we want to double block anything? No, right? We just want to take our 4 for now. Yeah, we do, because we want to put that thing to 1. Uh-huh. Yeah, there it is. But there's no, we can just gain 1,000,000 life, right? At least it's unlikely. Do we have anything in our deck that pumps stuff? No, it's only if we have a certain amount, right? So there's no reason to cast this pre-combat. At least I don't think. We can only activate this as a sorcery, but there's no way, right? They're gonna get to kill us no matter what. That's fine. Yep. We're fine with that, right? There's no reason to save that. Yep. Lost Legacy. I'm not sure what you're gonna name. This card is not good against us. Like, if you name Book, that's absolutely fine. Like, you're just gonna die here, right? Yeah, like, I'm just gonna get this and this. Because they both gain life equal to the amount of whatnots. And now you're in trouble? So, like, now what do you do? Now what? Collected Company. After I cast it. I'm not sold on that one, but if it's the best thing they had, maybe, right? So I mean, I might just sack one of these off, right? It doesn't sound great, but we're gonna send, I want to keep it 27 to make my army absolutely freaking massive. Yeah. Like, I don't know how good this is, but we're going to go ahead and do this. Keep it 27. Opponent's tapped out, so we're going to kill walkers. We're going to get a spirit that's going to be massive. Or going to be real big, at least. Yeah. Man, I wish we had one more mana. We can't gain life, right? This gains us a bunch of life. I kind of want to play this because we play Book. I mean, if we play Book, then when we start gaining life, we're good. I don't think this was the Wrath guy, was it? Either way, we're going to go to combat first. So let's go here. Let's go at Liliana. And then this is going to go at you. This is going to go at you. This is going to go at you. So now you're going to take a ton of damage. Uh-huh. And now what? Now what? Now what's the plan? Are we booking or are we Valkyrieing? Let's book. Might be a way to, like, rebuild a board if we need to. And that's it. That's it. Blast Zone. That's exciting. Go for it. Well, now he's rethinking because I'm at less life. Yep. Maybe that would have been a reason to do it, right? Maybe that would have been a reason to cast this, was to gain the life now. Really? What's he gonna do? What you got? Show me what you got. I want to see it. You adding a counter? You're destroying that. Probably wanted to do that on your turn so I didn't actually gain the life still. But I guess it makes my guys less big. It dies. I still gain life. I still get Tokies. He can't move this to 2, right? And activate it? Yeah, you have to tap it. The question is, do I want to play Mimic? I think I do, because it makes me a bigger Angel. So we're going to go ahead and cast this. We're going to name Angel. Yep. This is all fine with me. Yep. Yep. It's around 1 million life, but the problem is once our opponent kind of gets the game going, it's really tough. It's like we're definitely looking for Righteous Valkyries here, if at all possible. But we've run a lot of times on our opponent's alphabet. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I forgot they had this. Yep. Sick draws. Do we get tokens for each one? We do. We do. Respawn Angel's pretty good. Not the best, but it is what it is. Yep, it's tactile creatures. Yep. Let's go ahead and cast our Aduder here. Should let that up just in case. And let's pass the turn. Wow, sick. Yeah. Let's attack the Lily. Oh, it's definitely drawn better than average, it feels like, but that's kind of this game. White. Here's our bishop. Let's hope. Hope and pray. You've got your field. Yeah. All your cards were good. Pathway, huh? Alright, you got it. GG. Let's give him the old GGs. We don't necessarily have to concede here, but I think that that was a tough one. That was definitely a tough one. I feel like our opponent drew significantly better than us, and it made it tougher, but I'm not saying I made great plays or anything, but that was interesting. We'll jump another one in a second here. We're going to look back at our deck and see. We're definitely pretty dependent on gaining life, but between Bishop and Righteous Valkyrie, it's pretty good. It feels like we do need some more ways to gain some life. I see where this deck hasn't been doing as hot after the first week. I definitely don't think it's the best deck in Pioneer right now. I definitely think it's pretty good. But the amount of incidental life gain that we do gain, seems really good against the aggro decks. But against like some of the more mid-range decks, like they pretty much have to not interact with us. So against the interactive decks, we're pretty soft. Obviously, we've done really well up until now, so I'm not too incredibly worried about it. Let us create a game. See if anybody wants to join in. We'll do some more battling. Been live for an hour. Alrighty then. Oh. It was a long day. I had to work earlier today. and that went pretty well. I went to my local game store, made some trades, started trading for some of this deck. Was able to pick up 3 Righteous Valkyries, which I'm excited for, and blue-white pathway in case I want to pick up the Blackstaff deck. So, a lot of exciting decks right now. I'm pretty interested to try both this deck out in paper and the new Blackstaff deck, right? Where we're playing... I love their avatar. It's pretty cool. It's giving me good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Alright, Speaker, Valkyrie, yep. We're keeping this one. Oh, they got a Gigantha. Alright. Yep, let's go ahead and yield through this turn. Red. Oh, is this it? Is this Scissors? Oh, man. I'm pretty hype if this is Scissors. Not because it's a good matchup for us or like it's something amazing or something like that. I think the Scissors deck is really fun. It's really cool. Wild Slash. Yeah, it's been slashed, homie. It's so slashed. Expressive Adoration. I don't think this card is good when you played your land for the turn already. Like, I think this card's really, really, really good. Shivan Reef and the Exile Zone. Yeah, but you... Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to exile a lot of their creatures, especially their 0 drops, and that's going to make life easy. Because they're going to scissor these type cards or make them indestructible. So, exiling them gets around their shenanigans. Yep. Yep, we're absolutely going to take 5. And then we're going to Skyclave that Ornithopter as the fastest thing in the world. Opponent, what you thinking? What is you thinking? Nope, gotta place it on the stack. Let's target that guy. That's the one that I want. You know the one that I want? Woo-hoo-hoo. You're gonna Wild Slash me. Yep. I think you're... Yeah. I think your guy still gets exiled with the way this one works, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it does. It does. And then I don't think we're blocking this thing ever if it's large enough, so let's just go ahead and get in with our 1 damage probably. Oops. Yep. We were just testing opponent. We knew that thing flew. We knew it. We were just seeing if they... we were just making sure. We were just making sure they knew that their creature flew. That's all that was happening here. Totally intentional. Yes, skilled animator. Yep. But it'll be at 10. We'll surprised they're not doing it on the Darksteel Citadel, given that, they've seen Skyclave Apparition, but, I get it. I mean, because we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. That's what we're going to do. Worked the first time. Let's do it another. Let's target that one. Let's exile it. Let's go ahead and get in there with our one damage flying. What now? Now, I am not sure what we're gonna do if hopefully we draw land, because what we're hoping to do is stack. We're hoping to stack Valkyries. That's honestly what we're hoping to do. We're really hoping to stack Valkyries, because that's the only way we can get something large enough to stop the Citadel, the madness, aliens. You know. So we're both canal. Okay. What's that? We preferred land, but that's okay. We'll go... We're going to start off Angel, because we want to make our Angel, this Angel, bigger. And there's no point in playing the other one, so... Let's do this. Yep. Declare you some blockers or not. Can they block? What's happening? Alright. Let's cast our speaker. Pass it off. Your turn, opponent. We can just go ahead and yield to the instep. See what's crack-a-lackin'. Yep. This is acceptable. And to be honest, I think we're going to block with Skyclave. I think. Maybe we're blocking with this. Is this going to attack? This gains us life, though? Block with our 1/1. Obviously, if we draw land, we're going to hope to cast off this book. Just protect ourselves from shenanigans. Okay. Okay, so we did draw land. Oh, during our draw step, wants to kill something. Okay. What's dying during my draw step? Okay, nothing. Nothing's dying during my draw step. Kind of want to wait for them to tap out. We're not casting this. We could cast an angel. We can't cast 2 angels, right? No, we can't cast 2. 2 angels would let us block this, effectively. We've got a cat over here. We're playing a land that we know. And we can't do this turn, so... Man, really not sure if we want to try and spike some angels. Because we're 2 turns away from being able to block this thing, and that makes it really tough for them. But obviously next turn we can hope to... Because if we activate this and they just kill it in response, it just makes me a sad panda. Let's see if we can kill opponent first with flyers. Let's see if that's what we can do. Because obviously we don't care if we do this, because we don't care if they have potentially even block. We potentially even block with our Mutavault. See what happens there. Ooh, I don't know, chat. I'm just chilling out here in Ice Crown Citadel. We're all Magic players chill. Uh-huh. You know, I don't think we're willing to take 6 just yet. Whoo! That is spicy. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. When we're talking about does anything for me, they're at 10, and they're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to hope we're not just dead to a shrapnel blast, but obviously that's pretty wishful thinking. Wouldn't you say, chat? Wouldn't you say? But we can block 2 creatures. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go ahead and cast this Naming Angel. Cast this Naming Angel. And then our hope is that we get to block with 2 of these things. I mean, we can't kill opponent, so like maybe we're blocking with this. Does it matter? I mean, if opponent has any burn spell, we're pretty much just dead anyway, right? But let's just keep the hope alive. 5. We can cast another angel to get him in for more damage next turn. Let's see what happens. Opponent has to have pretty much stone cold nothing. Pretty much stone cold nothing here. Okay. Not sure what's going to happen here. We won the match. Okay. Opponent didn't want to play Magic. Which is fine. I get it. I'm definitely playing a little slow. Maybe they're frustrated. Maybe they drew too many lands and they were just like, hey, I don't want to do this. I'm not really sure. We'll create one more match, and then we'll chill and talk for a bit if anybody's in the chat wanting to talk about any of the historic announcements that came out. Pioneer is a format in general. Obviously, it's in a weird place. SCG is hot on it one day, releasing articles with 3 pros saying it's dead. The next day, they're calling it the best thing ever after, we realize that paper historic can't happen anymore. Not sure what's happening. What I do know is this hand is not keepable. We cannot keep this one. You see, I'm gonna channel my inner John Madden here. This game requires the lands. Oh, that was not John Madden. That's okay. Yeah, 1 to 5 cards. Okay, this one, it has the actions. It has the actions. Do we want to keep our 3rd land? Probably. Resplendent Angel's fun. We're going to keep this. We're going to hope we draw a land. Yep. Yielding on through here. You too. Uh-oh. Oh, tokens! I was like, I'm getting thought seized. Alas, we are not getting thought seized. Let's play this. Yeah, let's go ahead and pay some life. Let's go ahead and cast a Speaker of the Heavens. Pass it on through. Go ahead, opponent. Go ahead. My hotkeys aren't working. That's why I'm having to click every single time anything happens. Oh, it's junk. Anointed Priest. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I love it. We might have to exile Anointed Priest. I guess we would exile the 4-mana spell. Not doing it with for 4 less. No, so we're going to exile the 4-mana one that doubles tokens is what we're going to exile. And this doesn't fly, so we're just going to cast a Metallic Mimic. It may not look like it, but this Mimic's an angel. It sure is angelic. It's the most angelic of the Mimics. Not attacking, not attacking. Yield. do this turn here. But yeah, we're going to wait. They have a 4 mana spell that copies all tokens along with this. The hidden stockpile is the other big one. We might have to exile this. Maybe we just do that first. I don't know. Righteous Valkyrie is pretty good. Oh, they're going to gain some life. So the question now is, do we want to stop their shenanigans, because they're shenaniganing away, or they're going to start sacking this thing off? Or, I think we wait for the big fish. I mean, this is very, very good. It helps them scry. But I don't know that I can have them doubling up tokens. I'm actually not sure what the best target is here. I really don't. I don't know what the best target is. So, I think what we're going to have to do is cast a Righteous Valkyrie. And then pass it off. And we'll take any draw. Land is fine because it helps us cast future Cocos. I think I see what people are saying. I've never activated Speaker of the Heavens. Speaker of the Heavens would be better almost as a mana accelerant, just in case we do draw Collected Company, which obviously this deck wants huge. It wasn't good enough to Lost Legacy like our opponent did. I think if our opponent doesn't draw as well as they do, I think we win. But sorry, opponent. I'm not clicking OK, and I should be. All land, huh? Oh, they're trying to transform Legion's Landing. Yeah, right. This I understand. I'm trying to decide if it's worth blocking a damage in order to, like, if we just get, like, the thing that assassinates something, you know? I wouldn't be a fan of that. Because they can sack something, right? Sacrifice a creature, scry 1. So they can Fatal Push me anyway, so we might as well do this. A Gilded Goose. Maybe the Goose. You know? You make a good point. Yep, they're going to sack it off. That's what I thought was going to happen. Maybe the Goose just to get us more white, right? The list I saw played, because like you typically need the mana for one turn, or like you either need the mana or you don't, and like your big thing is trying to get our, yeah, they could do that anyway. Well, huge, you know. Yeah, this card just does absolutely stone cold nothing. See, yeah. I mean, the good news is, assumingly at some point we'll be able to cast this, right? That's what I'm assuming. So, let's cast our Resplendent Angel. And then let's just pass the turn, right? Not doing anything. I love this deck, though, again, for the interaction that makes Fatal Push so extremely good, right? I don't want to tackle anything. Well, that can't help us with that, can it? Dope card. This is so cool. I mean, we can't beat this card, can we? Right? We needed to hit a land there. We needed to hit a land there. We do have ways to kill their enchantments. Tell an opponent that's a really cool card. We can't get out of this, so we're gonna go ahead and scoop this particular game just to save on time. But we're gonna go ahead and bring in our removal spells there, and they're not doing a whole lot. They're not searching for a lot of things. I don't know if their yard matters. They're definitely going to be trying to kill our stuff, I think. So we're going to put these in. And I've been wholly unimpressed with Speaker of the Heavens. Jeez, this card has been so bad. Skyclave version is going to be an all-star in this one in particular. Just to get rid of the 4-mana enchantment that they use. Bishop of Wings has been an all-star. Ethel Valkyrie has been an all-star. This needs to be an angel, I think. This may be an angel. I think our angel counts a little bit too low. Because we really want to be full popping off on that Angel of Wings. I know, Mr. Kitty. I know. You're getting plenty of attention. See? Look, you're right here next to me. You're right here. Yeah. Look at you. Being cute. We're spending an angel okay. I'm not even sure this deck needs the full 4. I really think you could play this deck with like 2 or 3. I'm not convinced that deck's super insane. I mean, we've already got multiple effects like that, so. Yep. I want to play first. This hand looks sick for what we want to do. So let's go ahead and keep this. It's not a lot of action, you know. Skyclave Apparition, it's obviously a more reactive of a hand, but we're going to want to get rid of their nonsense. So we got our hate cards. It's one of the best things we can do, right? We're pretty dependent on Collected Company to shape our turns. We don't have a lot of filters, so we're counting on Collected Company to pull through. All right, let's go ahead and play this. No, we don't want to pay 2 life this turn. And then just go ahead and yield it off there. Yep. I'm starting to miss a little bit Arena's ability to just pass through my turn. Whew, lucky that we're not getting Thought Seized. Mutavault. I do like to be Mutavault. But we're going to start here. We're going to go ahead and play this on Angel, obviously. It's probably going to eat a Bolt. That's okay. That's okay. Killing it already? Nice. Sounds good. It's dead. It's so dead. Yep. Let's go and yield through here. And I think for the first enchantment they play, we're going to apparition it and try and get some beatdowns going. And then the next one is where we're going to go ahead and like try and barrier breach and stuff like that. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Undo, undo, undo. White, and colorless. Skyclave Apparition. It is going to target. Yep, put that on the stack. Let's target that. Yep. Yep, yep. And this will give them a 2/2. Oh, taking it. They want to cast something at 3. What is it? I'll Skyclave Apparition that thing too. I'll do it again. Those are lands. Let's go ahead and play our land. And then... Do they want to trade this? They don't want to trade this, right? Do they? Because if they trade this, and then I'm just going to cast a Resplendent Angel. We're paying 3 anyway, so... And the more I'm thinking about it, the more maybe I like the Goose. Because the Goose can make food, right? We just gain life, right? Because the Goose makes food to gain us life, which triggers our whole deck. So the Goose is OP. We want to be noosing our Goose is what we want to be doing. All right. Let's get in there. Do you want to block? I'm guessing that the answer is no. Yeah. The answer was no. We are going to... We just go ahead and apparition that thing too, because we're at this point we're kind of in. So at this point we're kind of in on this things. We don't want them doing those kind of shenanigans. We have this to remove enchantments should he play any that we really need to remove. The big one I'm thinking of is the one above Hidden Stockpile, but no, I know, buddy. It's okay. Oh, let's see what's going on Discord. Anything interesting? Okay, they cast another one. Ooh, gosh, this is tough. This is tough. Play our land. Let's fire up a Mutavault and just swing in there. We'll try and cast a Resplendent Angel and go to town. I mean, the good thing is, next turn... The thing is, if he blocks a Mutavault, we're in rough shape. I suppose if he does that, we're happy with that, though, right? So, let's go ahead and activate. Let's go ahead and swing it in. Attack with all creatures. Because if he doesn't block the Mutavault, we're going to activate our Resplendent Angel. That's what we're going to do. It didn't block. Or just really wants to draw cards. I guess he's been missing land drops. I don't know. And we're going to yield to this turn. So. Yeah, Gilded Goose getting us the food which can gain us life, I think, would be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. So huge. That's the one that's the one that we wanted to yeet. So we can play Book and Barrier Breach, which is, I think, what we want to do. I think that's what we want to do. Because that's the huge one. That's the one that just doubles the tokens, and we really can't let it survive. Alternatively, we could up this thing massively. And is he just dead? So he would take 5, 6, 7. No, he'd survive at 1. And there's no way to stop that, right? We can't activate this and do that. I know, buddy. I'm thinking too. I know, I'm thinking too. Let's play this on the whites. We want to do that for sure. And there's no way to do both, right? No, we want to book, because then next turn we can make tons of angels if they survive. Let's go ahead and swing in. See if we can bait him to block. No, because we don't want him to get multiple 3/3s. We have to kill this thing now. I almost messed that one up. I almost messed that one up real good. I'm going to exile that. Right? Yeah. Yep. And I think we're fine with him having some extra nonsense here. I think. Hard to say exactly, you know? I know, buddy. He is blocking. Okay. He wants his 3/3, which I understand. And then let's cast this. Because next turn our game plan obviously is to make our guy massive, gain life, and then make a bunch of angels. And hopefully he can't kill this. I mean, we're kind of all in on that, so. Alright, that was it for that. And let's just run it again. I know, buddy. I know. No, you okay? I'll be right back. Sorry, the stream probably freaked out there for a second. I love these new gigantic headphones. These headphones were $20 on Amazon on refurb, and at first I thought they didn't work because my my little mute switch on here was still on. So I was like, how come it doesn't work? Why can't nobody hear me? Oh no, it doesn't work. Da, 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 da. But now I just flip this, and you can or can't hear me, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Man, I don't... This hand does stone cold nothing, and we can't cast a Coco. But it's got Resplendent Angels and books. I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I don't know if we're supposed to hope we get green. Let's mulligan and see what happens. Sure. Let's keep this. Let's put this back. Done. This is a lot of lands, but, you know, it is what it is. Yield through his turn. Well, it's looking awkward. It is looking awkward. Looking real awkward. Mm-hmm. Oof. You know, because this is going to die, and then we're going to be able to play these at some point later, and we're going to be real sad. We're going to be real sad. You know, yeah, Field of Ruin's a good card. Renegade map. Okay, this is dead, right? Thoughtseize. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. I'll take Greenland. Metallic Mimic. Metallic Mimic is fine. Metallic Mimic is fine. We will name some angels. Yes, please. And then we'll go ahead and get in there. Get in there for one, gain some life. Man, this hand is real rough. Maybe we should have mulliganed to 5, given that our first decision was that our hand did nothing. But as long as I've been playing this game, it's kind of been a tough one. And I guess we didn't have this. Like, we had the first one. We had no green to play it. Yeah, here's the stockpile. Oh, yeah, Renegade map. I love it. Righteous Valkyrie is a good one. Righteous Valkyrie is a good one. We go ahead and cast this. We'll fire up our Mutavault maybe next turn. This comes into play as a 3/5. We can easily just get pushed here, though. Easily just get pushed. I don't think we want to do anything else, right? Yeah. Man, if we had the green mana to be casting this, this would be a whole different game. Because obviously when they push this, it would be so much better. But just having these stuck in our hand, I mean, it's like it was like a mulligan to 3, so we probably should have just let Jesus take the wheel on the first one. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Oh, we don't have a Beha. That sucks. We don't have a basic. I mean, they tapped that too. I wonder if they meant to do that, or if they meant to like leave other mana up. If that was just the first 2 mana they had, yeah. We don't have basic forest. Oh, we did it. We did it, kind of, right? We didn't super do it, but you know, we at least get to cast this thing. We just get to cast this thing to stop the shenanigans from happening, and then obviously we're gonna go ahead and get in here. You know, let's go ahead and get in here with this. I couldn't handle the Mutavaults. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. An opponent knows this is the card in their hand if they're paying attention. But at the very least, if they start yeeting our stuff, we get to draw cards for it. And if they wait a turn, then if they wait a turn, we get to cast this again as they yeet stuff, so. They're doing a lot, but they're getting kind of low also, you know? Bishop of Wings. Oh, let's go ahead and cast this. It's also when it becomes the target of an ability. Let's say, yeah. Part of me wonders if this deck should be clerics instead of angels. You know? Like, maybe I'm supposed to be naming clerics or something like that, you know? And it's just like angels is the trick. They didn't leave themselves mana to do any shenanigans with this, so. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're just gonna go ahead and play out our cards. I think a lot of their stuff is single target, so. Oh, interesting. Maybe I should have attacked? I forgot this is a cleric and it gains me life because it's a cleric. Learning new stuff every day, chat. This is pretty cool. So we're doing the things we want to do. Opponents doing the things they want to do. But they've got more cards in hand than us. But targeted removal is not going to be very good against us, right? I mean, we're going to get to draw 2 cards, so it's probably deadening some cards in their hand, I'm assuming. But baller. Yeah, they're trying to transform that, right? Let's go ahead and attack with the. Let's go ahead and block the life linker. Didn't want to sack it off? Okay. They want to activate to make a Dono Vanguard. Ooh. Is that hot? Oh, that's a land. Hmm. We just want to cycle this? This is probably their key card. I mean, I don't know. Not really sure. At this point, I wish I could get rid of artifacts and enchantments, you know? But this probably is doing their darndest, so let's go ahead and get rid of it, I guess. And they can activate that to gain some life, so let's just get in with our 3 attack guy. Yeah. Activating treasure map. Makes sense. Do they scry when this happens? What happens when you put a counter on this? You just... Yeah, you do scry one first. I'm not checking logs to see if they put it on top or bottom. I don't care that much. We're not doing literally anything, so... Doing that twice. Just to scry again. Or an upkeep, sure. Because they didn't like their card, so... Were they looking for land, I'm guessing, right? Land is gotta be what they're looking for. Makes sense. The Legion's landing. And you can't have 2 of these, but it makes you the Toki, so I understand that. I don't think we could have held off on this. I think we really wanted to get him going here. Imagine a lot of the removal is straight up dead. Yeah, let's get in with our Angel again. We're going to get in with our 3/5. Keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. I think we want to keep this back on blocking duties, what we really want to do right now. We'll play our land because it is a 2/2 that can block any of their shenanigans. Pass it off. See what opponent's doing. Yep, that's it. And this will get you the ability to draw a bunch of cards, right? That's my understanding. Okay, yep. If they didn't hit a land at this point, I feel bad. I don't know what's... Mana screwed. Mana screwed. Trials Tracker makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yeah, you got a big boy. You got a big boy. Oh, we have the Herald of Anguish. Ooh. Nice. Okay. There it is. Let's see. Yep. Oh, it's so sick. Let's gain 1,000,000 life. Anthem our team. Make a bunch of angels. Right? We just want to do this right meow. Right meow. Let's do it. Make our creatures bigger. We've been waiting for it for forever. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yep, we want you to be an angel, that's for sure. Woo! Ooh! Oh, gosh, it's so dirty. Oh, my goodness. Yep. Oh, I can look this is a source. That's okay. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't really matter. He has to block there. Does this fly? So he has to block this here, right? And then he has to block individuals. He can't afford to double block if we attack with all these things. Because this is the only flyer, so that flyer has to block there. Yep. That's my understanding. Hopefully I didn't screw this up. Yep. Okay, yep, and then this all this stuff happens. It doesn't matter, we didn't get any damage through, so I don't think it was going to matter what happened. And we wanted to attack with that. Obviously, if we tap it, we can't attack with it. So with this turn, we can... This way, we get to attack with it, and then we can tap it post-combat, since the extra creature wasn't going to do much for us. And if they have a Wrath, you earned it. This is the sickest. This is the sickest thing ever, right? And I can imagine they could have it like next turn. I'm probably not going to attack with everything in case they have a Settle or something like that. Like I could see them playing a Settle the Wreckage or something, and they have enough mana for it now. So we would just attack with enough flyers as it takes to do shenanigans. They still could theoretically have. Okay, no, they don't. Uh-huh. Alright, well this is pretty hot. I think... Talk about the changes for a while. We'll see if anybody who's still around wants to talk about anything in particular. This is probably the last game we're going to play for now. And I don't know how to... Oh, I can't host because I don't have control of the channel, but... Yep. Maybe we'll do one more. Maybe we'll do one more. Make sure I don't have any text messages that I missed. Doesn't look like it. Aren't you guys texting me? How come I don't have any text messages? That's what I want to know. GG. Phone me old GG's. This is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get a screenshot of this and just, you know, this is what we do, right? We go ahead and screenshot things like this and then tell everybody this is exactly how the deck works. Oh no! What happened? Aww. We can't Snippy because they left. Alright, that's fine. A lot of people playing now. Let's see if maybe we can get one more in. Let's get one more in. Get one more in. The screenshot will be on the VOD, right? I'll go back to the VOD. We'll screenshot it that way. That's how we'll do it. Plan is impervious. Impervious to any kind of interference. Aha! Just as I said something, I got a text message from the wife. She's coming home. Awesome. Streaming, but I'm gonna end soon. Man, well, I do want to stream longer with you guys. Today was definitely a lot of fun, but it looks like most people have kind of done their thing, so. All right, let's get out of there. Let's go ahead and look at the deck real quick, talk about this. This will be on the VOD, and we'll call it there. So thanks to those of you who were hanging around. I think most people have taken off at this point. That's awesome. We'll go over the deck real quick. We had some solid viewership, solid chatting for most of the time, so thank you guys so much. That was awesome. Let's talk about the changes to the deck. I think, as Wookie pointed out, I really like Goose here, right? I think Goose makes sense over Llanowar Elves for now, and one of the big reasons is, one, obviously the mana that it gonna gets us is mostly to try and ramp us to Collected Company. That's our big important thing. Maybe a book, but Speaker seems like a win more. Didn't it? Right? Like, with the times we had it, it feels like we were winning the game anyway. So if it was part of some infinite combo or some infinite life loop, I think it would be better. But it not. The Goose, if I'm not mistaken, it can make more food. So we can keep gaining life, which is really what we want for our Book of Exalted Deeds and our Resplendent Angels. And Resplendent Angels, we have to gain 5 or more, which is a little bit tough, but I honestly wonder if there's just like a life linker or something that we want. Like more life link, more chances to activate these cards, because I'm not sold here. Again, it just definitely feels like, as a cleric, unless we want to build clerics, which I'm fine, right? Like, most of our important cards are clerics. The only reason we're playing clerics is because of the book combo, and I'm not even sure that it's that fantastic. So, that being said, I do think I like the change from Speaker to Goose. That seems fine to me. The rest of the deck seems fine if we do it like that. We had some competitive games. We had some massive blowouts. It seems like it's hard to beat us if you don't have a ton of Wrath. And as somebody in the chat was saying, it was either Wookiee. I think it may have been Wookiee also. A lot of the format seems to be aggro, and that being the case, this deck does really well because you do gain a solid amount of incidental life. So maybe it comes down to just putting other cards in the main. But I like the Tomic on the side. We didn't take huge advantage of the sideboard, but Shaper Sanctuary I do think was keeping our opponent off of some removal spells in that last match that we played. That being said, they probably would have played him if they had him earlier, but I'm sure they were drawing into him. They had a lot of cards in hand. So I do like Shaper Sanctuary. That seems interesting, but having to have the grain early is a little tough. So it's just one of the things about the match. But deck seemed super fun. We've got plenty of 3s to hit with this. So, overall, I really like the deck. I think there's a couple changes I would make, but most of the things made sense to why they're in there, and I definitely think the deck's really strong. I remain unconvinced this deck is the best in the format. I actually really like Bard class. Watching Ruckman play Bard class, if you guys haven't watching, make sure you go back and watching that. Watching the Bard class videos are awesome. And then I'm going to take some of the blue-white Yorion decks later in the week. I'm going to take some of those decks and add Monk class into them because I like making decks worse. What can I say? I'm going to take Monk class, throw it in some of those decks, and we're going to see if it's as good as I say that it is, right? Or if it's even close. But I like the idea that our friend Ed pointed out of, hey, look, Monk class can bounce anything. So it's going to bounce our own Yorion, it's going to bounce our own whatever to get some recasts, and then eventually, at that point, it's just going to become card advantage. Like, in the Yorion decks, what I've seen is sometimes you can just run out of action when you're blinking things. You kind of get a minor advantage, and it's fun. But when you have Monk class in there to get you card advantage cumulatively, you want to blink it less late, but it's going to be a permanent. It's hard to kill, and it's going to give you card advantage. But back to Angels, really do like the deck. I think it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm excited to see you guys later in the week. If anybody's left, make sure you're tuning in for later. So I was super excited for that. Let me know if anybody has any improvements for me streaming when I'm on, and thank you guys so much. Bye.